This is the 1946 Dodge truck, and it's sitting on the 2-inch drop spindles that I put on with the 2-inch drop springs. So the front is exactly where it's going to be. And then I put all the pieces just kind of stacked on blocks just to try to mock up how it's going to sit. And I raised the bed up in the air to match the body line, and I had a string on it, and I took a level and leveled the body line from the front to the back. And I had taken 4 1/4 inches out of the front nose piece, and so now the nose piece lines up with the body of the cab, the body line. And now that I raised up the bed by about 4 3/4 inches, it lines up with the body line. And so I got the same 4 1/4 inches I got to take off the bottom of the cab in order to get the running board back underneath of under the cab. Okay, so this is the rear rim, and right now the wheelbase is 1/16 like it was stock, and it almost looks to me like it needs to be pushed forward maybe an inch or two. And I don't know if I'm going to move the rear end forward or if I'm going to move the entire body backwards. So you can see the front wheel looks like it's a little bit towards the back also. And right now the cab is measured from where the body mount is to the front wheel, and that was taken off the original frame. So I don't know if I have room to move the body back or not. I have to see if I can jam a radiator in there. Right now the engine has to stay where it's at because the headers clear the frame, and it's already back inside the cab a little bit where it is. So if I move the cab back, that's a good thing because I get more foot room. But I may be kind of stuck where it is here, and then I may just fudge the rear end closer, so I may have a shorter wheelbase. You can see that the nose piece has this giant chunk hanging down here, and these pieces of the inner fender, and they'll most likely have to come out because I have to put the radiator in there. Because the nose is so rounded, I don't know how much of a radiator I can fit in there. I'm hoping to fit the radiator out of that B van that this motor came out of. So hopefully if I cut this and this, I'll have room, and then maybe I can even push the whole body back a little bit, but I sort of doubt that's going to happen. So the motor's sitting pretty much where it's permanently going to sit, and you can see that there's about enough room for an air cleaner with the regular manifold that's on it now. I'm not sure if I'm going to switch this and put a tunnel ram on it or not, but for now this is what it's going to stay with, and just an air cleaner, so it'll fit pretty good. Before there was an extra 4 1/4 inches on there, so it just had gobs of space and really didn't need all that. So you can see I chopped the 4 1/4 inches out of the front, and I haven't joined it back in yet. But right now this whole front end is sitting on 5 inches of blocks, and that's pretty much the ground clearance, which is pretty close. I don't want to go any lower than that because there's too many holes in the roads around here, and I'm afraid I'm going to smash the front end off of the ground, or off of a bump in the road. That's it.